Hi, my name is Tom Hauck, and I'm going to show you how to play Jumpin Jack Flash. Remember, the Rolling Stones have two guitar players, Keith Richards and Ronnie Wood. Ronnie Wood is a very talented player. He's a great player, and he plays Jumpin Jack Flash right along with Keith, and he plays it, I think, in standard tuning without a capo. So there are many, many ways to play most Rolling Stones songs, but everybody wants to know the way that Keith plays it. So now we'll talk about the way that Keith plays it and has played it since 1969. Your guitar is in standard tuning. And he may be in open G, but I think it's easier to do it in standard. You put your capo on your 4th fret because we're in the key of B. And that gives you your basic B chord triad. And I want you to think in terms of notes, not in terms of frets or guitar tab. If you train your mind to think in terms of notes, you'll have a lot more flexibility. So if we skip the bottom 2 strings and we skip the top string, the middle 3 we have an F sharp, a B, and an E flat. That's our B chord triad. And the advantage of using a capo is that you can hit those 3 notes and let them ring without touching your guitar, and you see Keith do this all the time. No hands. The other part of Jumpin Jack Flash is not just the notes, it's the attitude. You gotta have the attitude, and you have to create the space between the notes, and you do that by using the palm of your picking hand. The first little figure of Jumpin Jack Flash is this. And you gotta have that space between the notes, that moment of dead silence, and you get that by damping the strings with your picking hand. See, no hands up here. Now the riff comes up, you go to a D chord, which is 3 frets up, if that's how you're thinking about it. You got an A note, a D note, and an F sharp. That's your D chord triad. It's the minor 3rd up from B, basically. And the little connecting notes are an E and an F sharp. And I encourage you to play both the notes. Don't hammer on, because Keith is a very precise guy and he really hits those notes. So you're not hitting the lower E, you're not hitting these top 2 strings, just the middle 3. And your little connecting part. Okay, so slowly. So you really lean into it, give it a lot of bite. A little faster. Okay, and for the chorus is basically just D, A, E, and B. Very simple. And you can play them the way you play your normal standard tuning chords, like that, or you can also do it using only the 3 notes we've been using before. There's D, there's A, there's E, and there's B. You can also play your A chord up here. So you can go. So there's your chorus. You play any way you want. Ronnie throws in little extra notes, like that. And of course, Mick Taylor played this. There's a lot of room to play around there. Now the middle 8, the break, is also very simple. got your B, E, D, C sharp. Always have the attitude. Make sure you leave those spaces between the notes. So here we go. Let's go over that little bit in between there. You have to add the fourth of the scale, which is right there. And so you play your B chord.